Hello and welcome to AI with Andrea. Today I'm going to go through the Lovable 30-day challenge. Now I'm hoping, oh no, I know it won't take me 30 days because I'm going to be spending at least an hour or up to an hour, I keep changing, up to an hour on this project. Now, this project, I have gone to the 30 days because my mindset, I need to know what it is that I'm actually creating. And so it is literally a dashboard that can track your habits, it can track multiple things at once, but it goes in stages. Now, I've only looked at day 30 purely to have a visualization of what it is that I'm creating because I don't want to be kept in the dark about what it is that I'm doing. And so that's why I did it. And I'm just going to get started with day one. I've seen what day one is all about, and it's just setting up Lovable, creating an account for Lovable. And there was an opportunity, not opportunity, but there was an option to use Lovable or Replit. I've chosen to use Lovable, and I'm on the free plan at the moment. That I don't know if I need to actually change to a paid plan. We're going to go through this together. So as I go through this, I'm going to be talking you, I'm going to be looking down at my laptop to getting the work done, but I'm also going to be talking you through the process. If I hit against any walls, if I don't understand things, I really want this to be a learn with me. And I learn a lot behind closed doors. So in 2025, so we're now January 2026. In 2025, I learned a lot about make.com, even got a few of their stamps and of approval and certifications and so on and so forth. I even had an AI coach. I am in or have been in multiple school groups, so that's school community groups, and people are doing phenomenal things out there with AI. And it's not just all about prompts. And I'm also going to be showing you how I use prompts in the business prompt library that I have. But we'll go through it in the stages. But just talking to you about my past and how this all came about. So last year was a lot around automations, more prompting, and from the research I've done and from the people that I've listened to that are really big in the game, vibe coding is the next big thing. Now, I don't want to get left behind. And so whether or not I use it for myself or with my clients, I just to be in the know. I'm an educator. I now love learning in my adult age. And so this is what I'm doing. This year I'm going to be learning about vibe coding, or for the first part of this year anyway, at least. And I'm going to be taking you on the journey. So let's get into it. So I've begun to share my screen and we are now in the Lovable screen. So in this Lovable screen, it's blank. I haven't done anything with it yet. What I need to now do is I'm using my iPad to put all the devices going today. So I'm using my iPad and I'm going to be copying the prompt from the challenge. So day one was all about setting up Lovable, and it also has a prompt to set up the dashboard. So I'm going to copy that prompt, and the prompt is in, as you're going to see on the screen. So the prompt, when it comes to Lovable and vibe coding, you don't actually need to know coding per se, to at least to begin with, and from what I've heard. So the prompt that I have here, I'm going to paste it here, and she says, all right, so create a React dashboard app. Okay, so it's telling it what to do, and you're just speaking in plain English. And let's see what happens. It's giving it the instructions like a clean sidebar navigation with icons, a main content area with cards and sections. And so it's really describing what it wants it to look like and giving it colors. I'm going to keep the colors as they are here. I'm not going to change anything. So now that's in there, I'm gonna basically click on send. Starting to do its thing. Okay, so now we're in the Aura workspace area, and it's, as it says on the screen, it's just getting ready. So what I'm gonna do here, because as I said, I don't know how long these things take, and so I'm just gonna keep pausing the video so that you're not sitting here waiting with me to see how long this is gonna take to get done. I thought I'd just come back and just talk you through this left sidebar here. It's letting me know what it's doing. So I'll build a modern, minimal dashboard with a dark theme, purple accents, and clean sidebar navigation. Telling me about the design approach, and it's also telling me about the features that it's going to build. And so it's just saying, let me build this. So I'm going to leave it to build it. So it just made a noise, hence why I think it was alerting me to the fact that it's finishing up now. And it's just told me that your modern dashboard is ready with the dark mode by default, collapsible sidebar, responsive design, start cards, and so on and so forth. Like I mentioned, I'm not familiar with a Lovable at all. So you can go to dark or light mode. You can have a menu. Right, so it has, as you can see, given me a dashboard, but I have no idea about what any of this stuff is for, or this information is for. So let me go over to day 2. So what it says for day 1 is that the success criteria for day 1, you can see a working dashboard layout with navigation. Yes, I can. And the learning objective for this is how to start a vibe coding project with clear specifications. So I think we've ticked that learning curve. But as I said, I'm going to go over to day 2 now. So the vibe coding challenge. So day 2, and we're already doing some troubleshooting today. So apparently we need to do some troubleshooting. So when the teacher did the code to add the habit tracker, so we're doing a habit tracker, she realized that she overbuilt the dashboard, hence why it looks so complicated. So it's been overbuilt yesterday. So what we need to do is to simplify the dashboard, and there is a prompt to simplify the dashboard. So this prompt is basically saying that, let me put it on the screen and you can see. So this prompt is saying, I need to simplify this dashboard significantly. This is a personal workspace, not a team dashboard. Please remove all team or multi-user features. So it's asking to remove the team members, the user management, remove all mock or fake data, keep only sidebar navigation, main content, make the main area say dashboard overview. Because it just says dashboard at the moment with a subtitle, your personal workspace. Let's start building. So I am going to, we're doing this together. So we are going to see what this actually does. So it's literally, from this prompt, from what I'm getting, it's literally talking to Lovable as if it was a member of staff that's made the mistake. So let's see what happens. Again, I'm going to pause the video because I don't know how long this is going to take. So it's thought for 7 seconds, and it said, I'll simplify this to a clean personal workspace with just the essentials. So it's come back and let me know that it's understood or acknowledged that I need some changes. Be right back. So here you can see that it actually has made those changes. So it's taken out all the fake data and it's really has simplified it. It's given us the title that we requested with the subtitle, but it also says there's no data yet. So there is another prompt that I need to include. So this one is add a habit tracker section to the dashboard, and a card titled Daily Habits, input fields to add new habits, display habits as a list with checkboxes, use local storage to save habits, add a delete button for each habit. So let's see. So I'm gonna add that prompt here now, and you should see that it should make some changes. So it's thinking about it. Give you a few seconds, I think. Oh, I probably sound like a scratch record now. I'm gonna go on, pause the video. Okay, so that actually didn't take too long. And as you can see, it has now given us what we requested. So a card, even though you can't really see the card here, it's also black, but there's a card here. It says daily habits. You can add a new habit, I think. Let's have a look. Read a book. See if I can spell book. Add that. Does it work? Okay, so it allows you to add habits, and it checks if there's a checklist for it as well. So I believe, and I feel very confident to say that we've accomplished day 2. So now I'm going to go over to day 3. And this is why I prefer not to do challenges at the same time, because I just want to keep going. I hate the anticipation. It's like watching a movie and they leave you as like a cliffhanger. You're like, what next? No, what happened? So for today, today's goal is to add streaks and tracking history to our habit tracker, and we're going to add some features to it as well. Let's copy the prompt, and because I'm doing this as I would if I wasn't recording, hence why I don't have these already copied out. So this prompt is rather a long as a long prompt. So I'm assuming that this may take a lot longer. So it's saying what it wants the view to look like. We're going to have an expandable history with a toggle on and off. We're going to have a streak logic for consecutive days and display rules. So show fire emoji for current streak, show a trophy emoji for the best streak. So it sounds interesting. So this is the prompt here. As you can see, a lot longer than the previous prompts. And so I'm just going to send that and see what happens. As usual, it's thinking about it. So it's thought for 10 seconds, and it's telling me that I will enhance the habit tracker with streaks, history, visualization, and satisfying animations. Okay, so as you can see, it has updated the card. It still says daily habits, but what we can see now, it has the date on there. So, today is Tuesday, January the 6th. That's correct. It's taken away the habit that I had originally put in there. So I'm going to put it in there again. All right. Okay, so now it also allows me to delete that habit if I want to. So if I was to tick that off, okay, it's giving me the fire emoji streak. And obviously that's my best one because that's the only one I've done. Add, do I have to keep pressing I don't have to keep pressing the plus sign. I can just press return again. So if I wanted to delete, that actually works. And if I can view the history. All right, so it's also giving me a history. So for the last 30 days, I'm assuming that every time if I was to take that out, okay, so every time I complete a task over the 30 days, the history would actually light up, which is really good. So I'm loving that so far. So I believe that day 3 is now also complete because it's done what we needed to do for day 3. Now I've already gone into day 4. So day 4 is let's add a daily to-do list to our dashboard. Let's see what happens when we want to add a daily to-do list. So the prompt is add a daily task section with automatic daily refresh. So it's going to have some core features of having an input field to add new tasks, and we can also refresh it daily. So I'm going to, as usual, copy the prompt here so it knows what to do. And that is not the right prompt. Let's get it right. Don't know where that prompt came, where that text came from. Copy. All right. So here we are. So add a daily task section. So I'm going to send that. We know the drill by now. It goes into thinking mode, thinking about what it's got to do, taking in all the information that I've just given it. So now we should see an added column or card that says to-do list. So it's still thinking. So as you can see, it has added a daily task card here. So a daily task of, I don't know, brush my teeth. So that's the daily task. And it has added that. So again, I feel like we've accomplished day 4 because that what was supposed to happen for day 4. So for day 5 now, what we're going to be doing is enhancing the to-do list or the daily task list. And we're going to add some priority levels. So whether it's a high, medium, or low. And we're going to be able to add a drop down when adding the tasks as well. So let's see how we go with this. I've already pasted the prompt in the box. Getting ahead of myself now. So as you can see, as I mentioned, when I looked at day 30, there was quite a few cards in this dashboard. So as you can see, as the days go on, we're just building and building new cards. So we started off with the daily habits. Now we're doing the daily tasks. And you can see how this could actually be used in real life. So I didn't look too much at day 30 and what the actual cards were. So I just wanted to have a little bit of suspense, but not too much. So I do know that I'm headed in the right direction, put it that way. So it's thinking longer for this one. It's enhanced the task list with priority levels, it said. Okay. And I'm able to have that's a high priority, brushing your teeth. So if I add that, does it allow me to add it? Yes, it does. And so as you can see there, and then I could add prep food. I'm going to put that as a medium. Okay. And then go for a walk. Because I've already gone to the gym, if I go for a walk or not, it's a low priority. And so that works. So really see how it's building up now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Are you? So we're on day 6 now, and we're about 30 minutes in, so I'm not doing too badly. And for day 6, we're going to add a Pomodoro timer. I talk about this a lot actually when I'm working with young people, especially. So a Pomodoro timer has like a display of 25 minutes or an hour, and you set the timer how long you're going to work for. So are you going to work for 45 minutes, and then for the rest of the 15 minutes of that hour, you're going to have a relaxation task or just go to the loo, have something to drink. That's how I describe the Pomodoro method. But let's see how the Pomodoro timer actually works. Now, there are actually 2 prompts for today. So I've already copied and pasted in the first prompt, and let's see what it says. So basically it's saying to add a Pomodoro timer section. So then we're adding another section to the dashboard and display timer showing 25 minutes. Then I have a start, pause, but a start and a pause button, a reset button. So it's gonna have quite a few things going on with this. Let's see how we get on. Oh, so there you go. I reached my daily limit. Oh no. So I may just upgrade for the £22 because I'm here now. So I'm assuming that for every day, I think I've seen that you get 5 requests. So because we're on day 6, so therefore I'm assuming that every day actually gonna use the free one. I'm gonna do every day now. Then I'm going to do 5 days and see how I go with that. So between 4 and 5 days. So I'm not actually gonna. It's not because I'm trying to be cheap. I actually wanted to see and show you the things that you can do for free rather than going straight to the paid version. So I am actually going to stop right there. Let me take that off the screen and let me stop sharing. So I did actually get quite far with this. So we've created a we created a basic dashboard. We created a basic dashboard, created a daily habit so I can insert my daily habits. I can also insert daily tasks that I need to do and prioritize those tasks as well. I've got through from day 1 to day 5, and then tomorrow I'm hoping that it refreshes because it did say daily. I've reached my daily limit. So tomorrow, being Wednesday, the 7th of January, I'm going to continue with another 5 days. So all in all, I'm hoping that in the next 5, 6 days, by the end of the week, I'm hoping that I would finish the whole dashboard. That's my plan. If I do Saturdays and Sunday as well, let's see how we get on. But it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to educating you more. So it's a bye from AI with Andrea. See you on the next episode.